Hi, good evening and welcome to the presentation ceremony of this, the 16th match of the UCB BPL 2019 powered by TVS. It was Sylhet at home, but unfortunately they didn't really give the supporters what they wanted. Bowled out for 68 and eventually the Kumilla Victorians victorious by 8 wickets. A very emphatic win by the Kumilla Victorians. Congratulations to them, commiserations to the Sylhet Sixers. I'd like to introduce you to our presentation party. Mr. Shafiul Alam Chaudhry Nadil, Director of the BCB and Chairman of the Women's Wing Committee of the Bangladesh Cricket Board is here. And so is Mr. Rabbitholebd, Chief Executive Officer of the Sylhet Sixers. Thank you, gents, for being here with us. I'd like to request David Warner to come across and have a few words. Please, the Sylhet Sixers skipper.
Hello, sir. Good to see you. Hello, sir. How are you?
Well, David, first question. You feel that there were gremlins in the wicket?
Oh, look, at the end of the day, it wasn't ideal. Look, I was just saying this before, you have to compliment the way that they bowled. They took 10 wickets, which were genuine wickets. There wasn't any poor shots. We tried to assess when we lost a couple of wickets. And in those situations, when you lose early wickets, you sort of have a defensive mindset because you don't want to lose too many more wickets. But they bowled very well up front. The ball spun a lot and then the odd one skidded on. But credit to the way that they bowled in the first 6. They really took it away from us from there.
Yeah, you also must give credit to Alak Kapali for scoring half of the total team runs. And the way he was playing, really, it was pretty impressive. I'm surprised why it could not be replicated by the others.
Yeah, but it's always one of those situations where someone's going to get some runs and someone's going to work out how to try and score. But, once 6 overs, sort of went, the ball came on a little bit better. Obviously, the wet outfield helps with the ball getting wet. So, that's one thing we're going to have to think about moving forward. We were just talking about just then in the change rooms, when the ball does get this wet, it's coming on better. So we've got to try and minimise the damage in the first 6 with that new dry ball and then minimise the damage with the ball when we're bowling with a wet ball.
Well, it's a little disappointing for your supporters. I'm sure you're going to pull up your socks and give them a better performance next time around.
Yeah, definitely. And, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow with this wicket. We're going to have to come out and assess again. It's one of those ones where you look at the outfield, it's very wet, the wicket's dry, but if the ball stays dry, it turns. So, there's a lot of elements in this game that's quite funny, and that's why we love playing this game of cricket.
Absolutely. Well, bad luck today. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. David Warner, of course, the captain of the Sylhet Sixers. We have the award of the K-Sports Player of the Match, an award of $500 to be jointly handed over by our 2 guests here, Mr. Shafiul Alam Chaudhry Nadil and Mr. Rabbitholebd. And for his fabulous bowling performance, 4 wickets for 22 runs, Mahdi Hassan is our Player of the Match. A brilliant performance by the young man. And Mahdi, if you could just collect that from our guests and if you could walk across and have a few words with us. Please. Mahdi, অনেক অভিনন্দন, অসাধারণ বোলিং পারফরম্যান্স। মাঝে মাঝে অনেকে বলেন যে স্বপ্নেও কি চিন্তা করা হয়েছিল যে এত অসাধারণ একটা বোলিং পারফরম্যান্স করতে পারবে?
হ্যাঁ, সব বলারই একটা স্বপ্ন থাকে। আমি অবশ্যই স্বপ্ন দেখি। তা আজকে বোলিং করে খুব ভালো লাগছিল। উইকেটটা স্পিন উইকেট ছিল, যেহেতু স্পিনারদের একটু হেল্প ছিল, সেটা আল্লাহর রহমতে কাজে লাগাতে পেরেছে।
এবং 1 ওভারে 3টে উইকেট, 2টো বল পর হ্যাট্রিকে থাকার সময় সব বোলারদের তো এই সুযোগটা আসে না। তখন মানসিকভাবে কেমন লাগছিল?
আসলে হ্যাট্রিকটা আর কি খেলতে খেলতে হয়ে যায়। আমিও চাইছিলাম নর্মাল থাকি, নর্মাল হয়তো ভালো করলে হয়তো হ্যাট্রিক হবে, ওই নর্মালই ছিলাম।
আচ্ছা, নর্মাল। এন্ড দ্য সাপোর্ট অন্য প্রান্ত থেকেও তো ভালো বোলিং হলে সবসময় একটা উজ্জীবিত হয় যে কোনো বোলার, সেটাও নিশ্চয়ই ঘটেছিল।
হ্যাঁ, যেহেতু আমাদের সাইফুদ্দিন ফার্স্ট ওভারে স্টার্টিং খুব ভালো করে দিয়েছে, আমার কনফিডেন্ট অনেক ভালো ছিল। অল ওভার সবাই ভালো বল করছে, ভালো বল না করলে হয়তো আমরা এত কম রানে ওদেরকে অল আউট করতে পারতাম না। আর যার কাছ থেকে সে ভালো করছে, ইনশাল্লাহ আমরা ভালো কিছু করছি।
Well done today. Keep up the good work. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Mahdi Hassan is, of course, the K-Sports Player of the Match. Right. Now, the Kumilla Victorian skipper, Imrul Khais, is waiting to have a chat with me. Let me call upon Imrul to come across and have a few words. Well done, Imrul. Quite an emphatic win, though there are a couple of wickets early, maybe have given you the jitters. But the way your bowlers performed today must have been absolutely marvellous.
Alhamdulillah, absolutely, it's a completely team effort, good performance. I'll give all credit our spinners, especially Mehdi and Mehdi is bowling brilliantly, and even Dawson also bowling brilliantly.
Yes, indeed. And Wahab Riaz, despite coming in this afternoon on a flight, did very well too. So all around, the bowling was very good. And the way you finished it, you and Shamsur Rahman, that must have been, after the 2 wickets fell, you must have tried to really concentrate hard and not to lose anymore.
Yeah, Wahab came today, and after he stayed to the came here, then it very difficult to play here. But after that, he has played there, and I think overall our pace bowler department has bowling excellently. And me and Samsu in batting there, but that time was a bit of pressure time because 2 wicket earlier early fall down. Then I thought me if I stay wicket and there spend their time lot, then I can easily finish the game. And then me and Samsu was talking there, and then don't worry. Don't go rush, just play your own games and then we'll finish that.
Yes, and when you get something like this, an emphatic win, convincing win behind you, really you look forward very well and convincingly towards the future, encouraging for you.
Definitely, when you win the match, then everyone has cheer up. So it always our team confidence will be boosted up. Then I think another thing is last match we played brilliantly, but unluckily we will lose the match. That it can happen. Then we'll after that we'll talk a lot. Then we'll discuss. Then it's happened. Then we'll go forward. We need to. We have a lot of match there, so we need to go forward.
Right, you keep on going forward. Best of luck. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you. Well, that's Imrul Khas, ladies and gentlemen, and that concludes our presentation. It's back up to you guys.